Hi there, guys. It's Coach Nicole here. I'm just going to come to you and kind of go over a little bit of what you're going to receive in the closing part of our challenge. So you're going to get this packet. We already have them here at the front desk for you. Kind of describing what's going to happen at the end of the challenge here, similar to the beginning orientation. So this is the after challenge strategy guide. So remember that the most important day of the challenge is when the challenge ends. Why? Because that's when people tend to kind of go off and down to the deep end and won't maintain what they've already been learning these last 6 weeks. So the most important day is the day that the challenge ends. Can you hold up to what you've been doing? Can you hold yourself up to the challenge of continuing to make this a lifestyle for yourself? So we talked a little bit at the orientation about the finite versus the infinite game. Finite game, focusing on a specific result. The infinite game is not going to be on one specific result. Remember that there's many pieces to the puzzle here. Your nutrition, your water, your rest, all of those things, your workouts, all of those things are going to lead you to make this a lifestyle. So again, don't focus on one thing. It's not going to be this isn't a short fix, quick diet. Remember that we're trying to build a lifestyle, that we're playing the infinite game. We want this to be a lifestyle. Okay, so the challenge is over, and now what? If you've ever lost and found the same 10, 20, or 50 more pounds, more than once, you can probably identify with one or more of these people. So what's going to happen now? Remember that we talked about, I don't know if it could be at this diagram at the beginning. Here's where you started at the beginning of the challenge. During the challenge, we were able to get down to here and lost that weight. Unfortunately, what happens at the end of these challenges is that many people will kind of, again, I said, fall off that deep end, and they will kind of quickly add those calories in, kind of go off the deep end. And what's going to happen is that you're not getting more fat cells. Your fat cells are just expanding. So you're starting here. Here's you in the challenge, and what's happening is some people like to quickly, they're not following that regimen, and here we go, and now we're even bigger. So this is what we want to avoid. And this little after packet here is going to help you with the tools that you'll need to do that. So you worked hard during the challenge, stuck to your plan, and saw amazing results. You learned a lot during the challenge, including how many calories and how much protein that your body needs to lose weight. So you decide to stay the course, continuing to lose weight. And after all, if it ain't broke, right? Unfortunately, your body doesn't plan like this. Here's why. Believe it or not, your body doesn't like the change. It doesn't want you to lose weight. So believe it or not, our bodies are constantly fighting against us, especially women. After several weeks of being in a calorie deficit, your body triggers self-defense systems that make it much harder to lose weight the next time you try. Your metabolism slows down and adapts to the reduced calorie level, and your weight loss begins to plateau, which we don't want to happen. Frustrated by the weight loss stall, you slash your daily calories budget to speed things up. You're eating less food, but the weight still isn't coming off. You're hungry, tired, and unhappy. Sadly, you've unintentionally created an unsustainable plan, and your body is fighting against you once again. Struggling to stick to the plan you created, you begin overindulging on the weekends, and after a few weeks of this vicious cycle, you're starting all over again on Monday. Again. So we don't want to keep that cycling behavior. What we want to do is take that cycling out so it's not a constant lose, gain. Again, we're creating a lifestyle. We want to, after this challenge now, we're going to go ahead and maintain before we go back to that calorie deficit. So the solution is that nutritional periodization. Just as life has seasons, so should your nutrition. In nutrition, we call the changing seasons nutritional periodization. It allows you to play the infinite game, to go on vacation, celebrate life events, enjoy your date nights, birthday parties, stressful weeks without gaining or feeling like you're losing control. So in more technical terms, nutritional periodization is a strategic way to change how many calories you eat at different times throughout the year to optimize your body's ability to steadily lose fat over a long period of time. Our nutritional periodization strategy helps you learn how to incorporate more flexibility after the challenge is over and create permanent change to truly transform your life. Phase 1, fat loss. So in the fat loss phase, you lose fat by being in a safe but fairly significant calorie deficit. Fat loss phases are meant to be short periods of time where you remain focused and consistent with your nutrition so that your body maximizes its fat burning ability. You just finished your 6-week fat loss phase, so congratulations. Moving on to phase 2. This is what you're going to be going into, your transition phase now or after the challenge. After a fat loss phase, it's important to gradually increase your calories. So what we're going to do is slowly increase your calories to help you to maintain your weight loss. So that when we go into the next challenge, it's going to be a lot easier to go back into that calorie deficit and lose that weight. So benefits of a transition phase: it increases your metabolic function. It's going to allow you to eat more food without gaining because you're going to maintain, and you gain confidence because you're able to enjoy your favorite foods without feeling deprived. Phase 3 will be maintenance. Let's be real, for most people, maintenance sounds boring. There's nothing exciting about seeing the same number on the scale, and it's not as motivating. However, fat loss is motivating. Transition phase feels like you're marching toward your goal, so it feels like progress too. But maintenance feels tedious, dull, drab, boring. But it's not. It's actually super important for your body to be able to maintain a metabolic rate. So when you go back into that deficit, it's working hard, but it's not working as hard. Benefits of the maintenance phase: it increases your metabolic function, allows increased flexibility for life special events. So if you've got that birthday party, if you've got that vacation coming up, sets your body up for further fat loss in the future. Remember, I said that it'll be not as hard for your body to go into that calorie deficit. Helps reset and normalize your hormones. The goal of maintenance is to help you maintain your results while feeding you as many calories as possible. If you've ever gained weight after losing it, you know what a huge win it is to simply maintain your weight week after week. If you gain 10 or 20 pounds during quarantine, maybe you'd wish you'd maintained your pre-COVID weight. Get your mind right once and for all and embrace the importance of maintenance, because maintenance truly, truly is extremely important for your body and for your mindset. Transition phase. Whether your goal is to continue losing weight or maintain the results you achieve during the challenge, it's important that you follow the transition phase as outlined here. You want to avoid that the weight gain, all that weight you just lost. Unlock your body's potential to lose more fat in the future. Combat the body's defense mechanisms. Say goodbye to starting over on another Monday. We don't want to go back down to start brand new with that brand new cycle. So let's see, now we're going to go into, during the transition phase, you're going to follow the same habits. Drink your water, get your rest, plan and prep your meals, get your workouts in. You want to still track your progress, still plan and track your food. You want to stay in your nutrition compliance. During the transition phase, you're going to slowly increase your daily calorie budget by 100 calories every 2 weeks for 10 weeks. So every 2 weeks, what you're going to go ahead and do is add in those calories, those 100 calories. So here we are, daily calorie, but this is just an example. Daily calorie budget when the challenge ends, 1,600. So 2 weeks after that, which I think it says June 14th to the 27th, notice the calories go up by 100. 2 weeks later, they go up by 100, and so on and so forth, all the way up until August. August 9th through August 22nd is that last time those calories are going up. Now, notice it's a slow process, so we're not putting your body into shock. We're slowly adding in those calories, and actually this last add-in is going to lead right into that next, the next challenge. So then then you'll go from here down into that calorie deficit again. The goal is to prime your body for that next phase. As you can see, the end of the transition phase, you'll be eating 500 more calories a day than you were during the fat loss phase. Now it's time to determine your calorie budget for the transition phase. So you'll do this, you're going to have this paper. You guys are going to get this at the gym. So you want to go ahead, you're going to write down your ending calories at that top line, and then you're going to follow directions with these dates. You're just going to add in 100 more for these 2 weeks, 100 more here, and so on and so forth. If you're still losing weight after being in the transition phase for 10 weeks, You should continue adding 100 calories each week until your weight stabilizes. It's important that your weight stabilizes you if you want to continue losing fat in the future. Again, all of these things, I'm kind of just quickly going over with you. You're going to have this so that you can reread through this. You can chime in and ask me questions, send me messages. I just am trying to do this real quick. Tracking your progress. There's still I believe there's 10 weeks here for you guys to go ahead and break down your food. We want you to continue with all of your habits, your workouts, your water, your sleep, and your nutrition. Check those boxes off. Stay consistent with what you're doing. You guys just worked your asses off for 6 weeks. You don't want to fall off the bandwagon here. You want to maintain. We're giving you all the tools that you need to be successful for the next 10 weeks after. So you guys want to fill these in, track, write on these papers. Yep, we've got week 1, 2, 3. Yep, you have all 10 weeks. So there's an easy way here for you guys to hold yourself accountable. And at the end, or actually we've got 15 weeks here. So anyways, this is the packet you're going to receive. This is a great guide. It's kind of like how to and now what. Get these at the desk. Shannon and Jody have these for you. I want you guys to look through it. I want you to make sure that you message me if you have any questions at all. It could be, anything tiny to anything huge. No question is a dumb question. I just wanted to run through it real quick with you. Make sure you read it, kind of keep this as your Bible, as what to do after the challenge, because now we're not going to just go off bandwagon and start adding whatever calories you want in. You need to slowly be adding in those calories. Make sure that you can enjoy things this summer, but also staying in somewhat of a controlled calorie, not necessarily deficit, because we're going to add in now, but your calories are still controlled. So take a look at your guide. Message me if you guys have any questions. I'm so proud of everybody. I can't wait to see what happens this summer. Can't wait to see you guys maintain. I will see you guys on the mat. And again, let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys soon.